Wow. So after 2 years, we are finally able to rebook our walk, and we are going to be walking Le Puy or La Via Pondienza through France. So I think in this video, I'm just going to keep it short and focus on something we're going to be trying, which is we're going to be using a tour company called Camino, and they are going to be booking our hotels and transporting our bags from town to town. So let me talk a little bit about that, the pros and cons, and also why we're doing it. Just got my hair cut. I'm ready to walk. So let me just talk briefly about the decision making on booking a tour company or using a tour company. Le Puy is a long walk, and similar to the Camino Francis, 750 kilometers, but it has much more elevation to it than the Camino Francis. So a lot of ups and downs. Almost every day you're facing some sort of climb. So being seniors and being off for quite a while, we wanted to make it, I think, a little easier on ourselves. So carrying a lighter pack and having someone transport it to the next town is something we're really looking forward to. The second reason is that this year, 2022, they've extended the Holy Year. So we anticipate there being a lot more demand for accommodation on the Camino. So I really don't want to stress about where I'm going to spend the night, particularly if we've been walking for, 20, 30 kilometers. So having a place to stay at the end of the day is also something we're looking for. And finally, COVID isn't done with us yet. And the thought of being in a room with 10 or 15 or 20 or 5 other people that I don't know and don't know if they're vaxxed as a senior, it's just a risk I didn't really want to take. So for those 3 reasons, we are going to be using a tour company. So if you do decide to use a tour company, there are a number of them that are quite popular for the Camino routes. The company we chose is called Camino. They claim to be the oldest. They've been around for over a decade. So we thought we'd give them a try. And some of the stuff that you get when you work with a tour company, this is a bag tag. So you put those tags on your main suitcase and they pick it up in the morning, they drop it at your hotel, and it will be at your place that you're staying that night. We'll get there before you do. You get a credentials passport. So if you're walking the Camino Francis and you end up in Santiago de Compostela, you can actually turn this in and you get your passport or certificate of walking the Camino. As you walk along the trail, if you haven't done it before, you get stamps in it, and it's a nice memory piece and let you know that you actually did walk it. Also get some interesting things they sent me, which is like elevation charts. Looks kind of steep, but this is going to turn in helpful section by section. You also get a book. My understanding is I got this when we had preparing to walk pre-COVID, and it's now sent electronically, so you can download the book. But this has, all the towns, all the maps, all the elevations, all the food, water, and so on. So it's going to come in really helpful. So again, this is something we're going to try out. We think it's going to be really beneficial. Just exploring options if this is something you want to try. You can just hire a baggage transport service, so they'll just take your bag from town to town. You can use an online booking engine like bookings.com, and whenever you feel like you just want to book accommodation, you can go to the app and book the next town or 2 towns out. You can use a full service like we're doing, or you can use no service at all, which is, you just stay in the gates as you come to the town and check their availability. So there is a whole host of options. As I said, this is something that we wanted to try, and I will get back to you guys on how it was. Anyways, if you like this video and you found it helpful, give me the thumbs up and subscribe. And I wish you buen camino.